We on? I don't think we need these on stands. So all right, so if you've not seen this show before, this is a special show that we do that if you want to donate dollars for charity, let's do it at the Sunday one, the regular charity cruise line.
What the fuck are you saying? If you want to donate dollars to charity, put them on the stage. We'll put them to the charity.
Yep, and if you got a kidney, send it my way.
And if you put your kidneys in the hat.
Yeah, put your kidney in the hat.
But some of you, this is your fetish, don't mind.
Listen, we would donate, but have you looked at how we treat our organs? So we'll get ice on it. We'll get ice. I got fucking.
There's a reason no one up on this stage can help them. We are medical oddities when it comes to kidneys. It's called alcohol. I got it. You took all of it. I think he's kidneys.
I just tell the doctor.
Hush, Bagline.
All right, so the way this show works is we're going to play a bunch of different kind of short to medium length and long form improv. I'll give a little more introduction about long form improv when we really get into that. To start off our little show, I need 4 players for a game. Just bring your seat up to kind of the main line here. We're going to play a little bit remote control. I see 4 players. So if you feel you need a warm up, this is the time.
Keep going. I don't know how to take it off.
Where's my sheet?
We were all reading them.
You handed it to me upside down.
Where'd you get the sheets?
Yeah, I know.
Yep.
All right, so the way this game works is pretend that you're half passed out in your hotel room at 2 o'clock in the morning for I don't know why.
Done.
But you're just laying in bed and you're flipping all the different channels, and you know they kind of all start to sort of blend together. So I'm going to, in a moment, get some type of topic or event, something that's kind of general, like I think in the past, like an asteroid coming to hit the planet or something, a general event of any kind. And the job of the players up here is each of them are going to be a certain channel, and they're going to be describing or working with that event in some way as we go down the line. So, in fact, let me get that topic from the audience first. So we just start shouting out, just an event, just a general event, or maybe a specific one. Just give me something to work with.
Repairing a couch.
What's it?
Repairing a couch.
Okay. Okay. There are wild stampedes happening. Just wild
There are
stampedes.
wild stampedes.
Just wild stampedes, and you can take it in whatever direction you want. And so we're gonna have Citrine.
What?
And I'm gonna be buzzing them in and out. So they're gonna give a little bit. I'm gonna buzz them to keep going down the line a few times. Citrine, you're going to be a round table, like a news magazine type show. That's what you're trying to riff off of. Chris, you're going to be a paranormal investigation. Any kind of those TV
like
shows.
a ghost hunt show?
Yeah, basically. Yeah.
Okay.
I'm giving you something general to work with.
Yeah, no.
Alkali, you're going to be a home makeover reality show. And Tome, you're going to be a commercial.
Beautiful. That's so.
All right, so with that, we're doing wild stampedes are happening. I have no idea why. We're going to figure that one out. Citrine, take it away, and I'll buzz you in between.
Okay, we'll figure this out. All right.
Good evening and welcome to what I presume is the round table and not the octagon table. Today we are talking about stampedes and how they are bad, especially for people of my caliber. I have been through exactly 0 stampedes and survived, which means I've been through none. As we can tell tonight, we're going to go to our first sighted reporter, John Eye Pupils. Hello, I'm John Eye Pupils, and I am here, and I have no glasses, so I can see. As you can see behind us, we've got pictures of the stampede. Do we have it? I'm going to assume we have it. We have pictures of the stampede going on, as you can see. Wait, they're cars. They're...
Chris.
All right, welcome everybody. Back on Ghost Hunters. All right, so we've been hearing a lot of rumbling going on in this house, and we're going to see what's going on inside. So let's open that door here. Creak. Alkali, be my voices. Thanks. Okay. So we were told that there is a massive stampede out back, but every single... You hear that? That's a ghost. It's a right big booger and you can hear it sloshing around. A massive stampede of fish were killed years ago in the koi pond out back.
The massive koi pond out back. That is what Linda and Debbie want in their new house. They are looking in Chicago, must be within 5 minutes of their work, 17 bedrooms, 4 baths, and have $4 to spend. Let's go over to the two of them while they discuss the house. Well, we weren't really considering something this big until the stampede of ghosts from that other show just ran through the bottom of the house and took over the kitchen. And now everything is covered in mayonnaise. Everything's covered in mayonnaise. Good luck.
Are you hungry? Is your food dry? Do you want just a little bit more taste in your sandwich? Not too much. No mustard. Well, ask your doctor if mayonnaise is right for you.
Same thing. You're back to the round table.
No, what did he stop on?
Mayonnaise, something.
Ask your
Doctor.
Right for you.
So today on The Doctors, which is totally legitimate news. So, as you can see, being sick is bad. We're going to talk about how being sick is a bad thing and how you can actually be more healthy if you go to FurCons. That's right, if you go to FurCons, then you can actually help your body to fight off diseases because it's exposed to them totally. So be sure to shake hands, give hugs, hell, give kisses even sometimes, as long as you're following 621, which who even knows what that is if you didn't attend the first FurCon.
All right, so I was reading my EKG meter here, and we got a reading of 621.
Very well done.
There's only one answer to that sort of thing. When we're getting numbers that high, that means the ghosts are excited. They're very excited. Very. So we heard of the stampede out back with the koi fish. We also had a stampede of horny animals up north in the attic. That's what I call that. It's an expression. Anyway, so let's go check out the attic.
Paying extra for the horny animals in the attic. That is what our two homeowners at this point are looking for. We will now cut live to them arguing about absolutely nothing because they only have $7 for a house. Well, I just think that we could move here. You just did it. The stampede is coming. If we don't get this,
that job. If you took that job, I wonder what's right about you.
My son is yours. Paternity tests. Fucking perfect.
Hey, status.
Okay, what?
We have a little bit of we need somebody on the street to go do a little report. Would you? We're gonna have you. You can either stay up here or go in front of the green screen. We're gonna play the green screen game.
Okay.
I need at least 3 players that are going to describe to status what is happening on the street without giving away. Sort of like press conference.
Oh, we're doing front. Okay.
Yeah. Yeah, go ahead, Tope. It's there, then go for it. You're gonna need to get to like the front row so you can see the screen. There are no stairs on the front. You gotta go to the second. Yeah, go with the 4 side. Yeah.
1 second, I'm gonna have to disable the monitor. It will display whatever's on that screen.
Oh, only status needs not see. Yeah, no. Thank you, AV. Appreciate it.
Give it up for AV. Woo! I think the monitor is over here.
Yeah, you got it.
So of course the stairs are over there. The monitor.
Give me a mic. Thank you.
Everybody
Fine
I touch
now.
is shocked.
It's very dry.
Chris.
What's up?
Oh, start from the beginning if you would. They didn't know that they were going to go. All right, here we go. Status. What is happening on the street? Let's go. Live from the studio.
I can't believe what I am seeing. Can you believe this monstrosity that is occurring? I'd like to take some questions from the press. They're left speechless, yes.
I just want to make sure. Are you doing okay?
Why would you ask me that question, Joe?
Well, because it looks like it may not be the most sanitary environment. I just want to make sure. Are you doing okay?
Not the most what environment?
Sanitary environment. Are you taking proper precautions?
Of course we are taking proper precaution by wearing shoes. Yes.
Have you been talking to the man on the street yet about this?
Have I been talking to the man on the street?
Yes.
I'm alone here.
What about under it?
Under the street?
Either or. I don't care. I'm not picky.
There are men under the street? This is news to me.
I have a question. So I was just curious, is it catered?
There will be light refreshments provided.
Thank you.
Yes.
Could you please deliver us what is exactly happening in 30 minutes or less?
If I do that, it's free. No, if I don't do that, it's free. That's right. That's the line I was going for. Laugh and pity.
Now, I'm hearing from the audience behind you a lot of oohs coming. Can you speak to that?
No, I cannot.
So I'm just curious, what's it like to work with so many legends?
Yes, we have all of the legends, all of the F-list celebrities.
Not a question. I'm trying to remember something. In the spring, when you're crouching on two knees. Oh God, what's it? Oh, April. Oh, April. Oh, Neil. April. I just remembered the world. Thank you.
Give it up for Long Walk Short Pearson.
Yes, question in the front.
Are you happy that now your art history major will finally come into actually being used?
Look, I got a career as a news reporter. It's already being used.
I'm just wondering if you think it's appropriate for a woman to be hanging out with these 4 teenagers, I'm assuming.
There have been no incidents yet.
I heard there was one. Didn't somebody get a small?
You heard nothing, asshole.
Stannis, where do you think you are? Or who are they? What's happening?
So I thought I was in a subway?
That's actually kind of close.
Is it?
Yeah. They might live there. Give a few more.
I was just curious how you feel about various powers. Like girl power or I don't know, white power or turtle power.
I don't feel safe speaking on this.
I just wanted to congratulate you for coming out of your half shell and being able to give us this reporting.
Is it the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles?
They're just bawling their eyes out. Robert Walters. Stop it. Thank you very much. Give a round of applause. All right. Who up here do you think deserves to be the most rewarded right now? Who?
Iggy.
I mean, I could do that. Who's the person on the stage I should punish the most?
Alkali.
All right. You wanted to be in that last scene so much.
What if I've been bad, Daddy Improv?
The next game we're going to play, I call it is called understudy. So Alkali, you happen to be the understudy for the next big show, next big play. Unfortunately, you didn't study any of the words.
Yeah.
Chris is going to play the opposite role in a 2-person scene. You're going to have the script. Alkali's job in a conversational way is to attempt to pretend to be the understudy coming in at the last minute. They're supposed to know all the words. You know them all, champ.
Yeah.
You grab mine.
You know all the words.
You know all the words.
Alkali.
Yeah. Oh, thank you. And I'm going to get you the script. I will not tell you the name of the script. Sorry.
I don't even get the name?
This one would be too obvious. I will tell you afterwards.
All right. Is there a lead in? Am I doing this game blind?
I'm gonna say no. I'm gonna say no.
All right. Sorry, Citrine. Citrine's just
I just slightly raised my glass.
Citrine, you can't stare me down. You're just in a random direction. It doesn't work.
He's a darkness, that's
I will
worse.
tell you there's about a page and a half.
Alien.
So you got about 20 lines. Take it away.
Who starts it?
They
Okay.
do.
I can't sleep.
Look, sometimes you just can't drink that much Mountain Dew right before bed.
Yes.
I'm glad we agree. Now, could you brush your teeth and just go to bed?
I guess you could say that.
I did say that. Can you brush your teeth and go to bed? This is every night with you.
It's really nice to meet you.
I didn't hit you that hard for your grades. You don't have amnesia. Stop it.
Come and go.
Maybe I hit you too hard.
What happens to them?
Your imaginary friends can't be the excuse for everything that we do.
What else is there to be but a toy?
We have talked about this. You need to stay off Reddit.
What's real? Does it mean having things that buzz inside you and stick out like a handle?
I am really disappointed in the fact that in this scenario I made you my son.
Does it hurt?
Only my soul.
I wouldn't want it to hurt, Daddy. It's improv.
That's improv! Son, whatever you're going through right now, just know I support you from way over there. Way over there.
Does it happen all at once? Like being wound up? Or is it bit by bit?
Only if the top doesn't know what they're doing.
I suppose you're real then.
I suppose I'm real too, but I'm questioning it at this moment.
Oh, sorry. I didn't mean to say that you were.
I just want to know, son, are you okay?
How did you get to be real?
Look, I made a wish upon a star, and then I woke up, but you still need to go to bed.
How long does it last?
Sleep about 7 hours or 5 minutes, depending on if you're at a convention or not.
So do you think it'll happen to me?
Yes! Go to bed!
How do I make it happen?
You close your eyes.
Do I know when it happens?
Technically, no. You just go unconscious.
How?
By closing your eyes and not drinking Mountain Dew.
Will I feel it?
Feel what? Sleep is sleep.
Will it be a long time before it happens again?
If you keep asking me questions like this, you're going to sleep for a very long time.
I want to be real. To know what that feels like.
At this point, no.
Morning breaks. That's the last part.
It's a Velveteen Rabbit, so they're toys.
Yeah.
Made a horrible mistake at the beginning of that one.
It's okay. Horny storybook's kind of my vibe.
You were saying I shouldn't have hit you that hard. I'm like, I've heard you have this exact conversation with my child.
And then when you said that, it was the exact conversation my father had with me.
Oh God! Is it time for Chris's trauma comedy?
Yeah.
Iggy!
Darkest
Sketch. Darkest sketch. Darkest sketch.
For this next one, I'm going to need Tobe, Boozy, and Status for reasons.
Okay.
We're going to play a game called Writer's Block. Writer's Block, I'm going to have Status lead, and I'm going to go get basically like a problem that a group of people would have to try to solve together. In fact, you know what, I'm going to get that from the audience now. And a problem that you would solve like in a group.
Escape room.
You know,
Grab a suck in the well.
I really like escape room. There's an escape room here this weekend.
Stuck in an elevator.
I'm going to go outside with escape room. There's going to be another topic. We'll combine some of those for the next one. All right. So we're going to go with you're working in an escape room. And I need to go this way. Because Bright as Black works this way. Where I just say things backstage while I buy time to bring out the box. Ooh. What is in the box? What's in the box?
What's in the box?
Books.
Oh, this is a fun.
So,
Last time Chris and I played this, we were stoned.
Yeah.
you're gonna get so they can old so. Status is going to be the straight player in this game. They have to drive the scene. I blame Chris for it.
Enjoy that vagina.
So meanwhile, Boozy and Toad will only be able to say anything they want in phrase, random words, sentences, paragraphs, I don't know. Find anything you want in the books I'm about to give you. Toad, you're going to be working with the 4th edition Treffpunkt Deutsch, which is a German learning book. And Boozy, you're going to get Michigan Reports, Michigan Supreme Court Historical Society Index 2 Special Sessions.
But
This is great.
You do realize he's just going to go read the book.
this is my version of Hustler.
Yes.
Would you care to explain to the audience what that is?
So Hustler's a magazine.
Oh, this is just the index of the special sessions. Fuck you.
Yeah, Mr. All Ages Panel.
The reports
You get one.
are a collection of court cases from that court. Oh. So this would be, if it wasn't just the index to the special sessions, fuck you. This would be a collection of Michigan Supreme Court cases.
There's a bunch of dedications in there. Good luck. We dedicate the pigeon statue to the pigeons. It's very silly. So, Status, you're going to be driving the scene. Work them in there. Oh, you need a microphone.
I got one. I'll double fist it.
Microphone or no, I got it. With that, escape room. You're trying to solve an escape room. Take it away, Status.
All right, I've never done an escape room in my life, so this is going to be interesting. Do you have any idea how to get out?
My grandfather, Frank D. Fitzgerald, was Secretary of State for 2 terms and the governor of this state for 2 terms in the 1930s.
That's so nice to know. Thank you for sharing that information with us.
We began our activities by collecting oral histories of former Michigan Supreme Court justices.
Talking about events in the past.
Okay, so this already happened. I think we need to focus on actually getting out of this escape room because we are timed on this, right? You get to
I would point out that in no small measure this record of excellence comes not only from the fine individuals who have served, but from an even simpler phenomenon.
Okay. Once again, thanks for sharing. Do you have any idea how to get out?
Eventually statehood came.
Okay, what about, I think there's a clue on this wall over here, because it's written out in,
9 sweatshirts.
yes, there are 9 sweatshirts on the wall. I'm surprised you got that number so fast. Do you think that the 9 sweatshirts have to do with how we get out of here?
No.
Then what's the point?
Let our disagreements be phrased in language that respects both the necessity of our separate roles and the sameness as servants of the people.
Are these travel brochures? Are these travel brochures?
Hypocrite!
Fundamentally, he is committed to the values that mark his family, faith, and represent the core of his being.
Ah, more on the past.
A bitter mockery!
I detect there might be some lingering doubts.
Come.
There's a lot of lingering doubts. I doubt we're getting out of here. The timer's about to hit like a minute.
I know they thought of you certainly as a surrogate son when I wasn't around.
They did what now?
In Illinois?
Who is this man who has come to join you at the table?
I think he's from Mannheim.
I like them board books that just appeared.
Okay, so the timer is about to go off. Do we have any idea how we're getting out of here? Or do we just live here forever now? Because that's how escape rooms work. You just get trapped in the room forever. Oh
The
no.
battle of credit and blame should have no place in this discourse.
Okay. I know you're saying words at me and I don't know what they mean.
Our problem-solving technique is the reverse.
Look at these guys. I've seen them all arrive to boast and swagger.
What
making
clock
fun
is
of
it,
us?
Victor? You don't hear us. We're in the booth. What clock is it, Victor? Asked Dorian Gray drowsily.
Skin horse!
Feel free to add your own ideas to this roll.
That's what I've been trying to do!
Beautiful words, Patty.
Give them a round of applause.
It's in German.
Well, I didn't say you could. I didn't say you had to sing.
Scream in German. That's what I was going to do if you had to be that one.
Yeah. Which one?
No.
No, that's a shame.
You know where I found that book? Thrift store.
There you go.
They gave it to me for free. It was the best. Was it worth it? All right, Citrine, and how about we're gonna have Citrine, and I need one other player, somebody else that's gonna do the PSA. I'll explain how it works.
I'm gonna do the PSA.
All right, cool. So you and Citrine are going to be acting out a public service announcement. I'm going to go to the audience and ask, and we had a couple ideas out there, like a Boy Scout type, or like something that would have an instructional video of how to do something. Citrine
Like a government
is,
issued advisory? Like a government issued advisory kind of thing?
Yeah, anything along those lines. I think you have the idea.
As long as it's fun-detainment.
I think it was actually over there.
So Citrine's going to be describing the video. Their job is to act it out with minimal amount of verbiage, but you can kind of move stuff along. You can do welcome to like make mumbles and say a few random words. But for the most part, Citrine's driving the narration.
Yep. We are
The
just...
budget for this is shot.
All right. So I need an idea for some type of how-to video. It could be government instruction, Boy Scouts. I don't know.
How to survive a nuclear holocaust.
How to remove someone stuck in an appliance.
Wildly different.
I got it. I'm going to combine the other one we had earlier. How to unstuck an elevator. How to get someone out of an elevator is stuck. How to unstuck an elevator. Perhaps there's people in it. Go for it. Fixing a elevator, getting it unstuck.
Oh yeah, I know a lot about this crap. Okay.
Oh yeah.
Hello and welcome to Elevator Exits. This is, as you can see here, we have Bob and Fuzzy.
He's fuzzy.
He's fun.
Fuzzy is the non-fuzzy one, there's irony. This is an elevator that they're in, and totally not a stage corner. They're stuck. They are very unhappy with their stuckage.
Stuckage?
They want to get out of this elevator. As we can see, they are going to try and attempt the basic human necessity, which is break their way out. The walls do not give easily.
What?
No matter how well you count, you can definitely not exit the elevator any faster. Numbers do not help. Brain power might.
screwed.
All right.
As we can now see, the human begins pacing back and forth, realizing that they have to either eat, have an anxiety attack, or worse, they just had Taco Bell.
This is the most stupid elevator I've ever seen.
No more crowd dusting. No. No.
Clearly, this is a spacious elevator. It's an Anthrocon elevator.
It's a service elevator.
No wonder it's broken.
Yeah.
As they try to, some elevators may have a hole in the ceiling that you can actually get to escape onto the roof of the dumbwaiter. However, this one is hard to tell.
Hang on.
This is not covered by insurance! Not covered by insurance!
When on an elevator, it's important to know your limits of arms and legs and not lift with your back.
I think I'm gonna eat you.
Excuse me?
It is vital to know that when you are on an elevator, discussing kinks is not necessarily the most common thing at any time if you need an escapism from your impending trapness.
I have the teeth. I'm gonna eat you.
Ooh. I'm mildly, what'd you say? I'm mildly escaping my sheer tragedy of being trapped in a small elevator right now.
Being trapped in small places and vor do not go to... What age is this again? Anyway.
Actually, trapped in small places and vor are the perfect things to go together.
Delicious.
Suddenly, we find that they like being in the elevator, which is a perfect end to this because the conclusion is, when you are in an elevator, maybe do what these two individuals never thought to do because they were so entrapped in their own sexual kink and using the elevator as bait that they decided to not hit the door open button.
All right, I think we're thoroughly warmed up to try something that we have never ever done before, and nobody on this panel has any clue what's about to happen.
Be gentle, it's my first time.
So many of you are familiar with the game known as questions, correct?
Yes.
So
Why do you ask?
So we are. I'm going to take a suggestion for the start of a scene. Actually, I'll just take a general suggestion and I'll just throw that out there. You'll understand in a second. So we're going to dip into some more long-form stuff here. We're going to play a couple of long-form games before we're done here. And this first one is called Questions. And the reason that is that any number of people, probably 2 or 3, anyone can get in and out of the scenes. They are completely separate scenes from one another. They don't necessarily, it's sort of like a questions only type thing. Like it could be in the same place, it may not. The key thing is that you, as soon as anyone says a question in whatever scene you have developed, it can be funny, serious, whatever, it does not matter, because that's how long form works. As soon as anyone asks a question, just like how Foursquare and how we were doing with remote control, you kind of did that way. Whatever that question is, somebody, the person who asked the question, somebody else immediately answers the question, starting the next scene.
Okay.
So like, how many were they? Well, I had 10 hens, and that's how the next scene starts.
Okay.
And we will rotate scenes until we hit some big point, and then that's it.
All right.
Cool. And feel free to bring in callbacks. You use all the different devices to make it work. Does this make sense?
Yep.
Sure.
All right, so I'm going to get a feeder from the audience here. Just give me a general suggestion. It could be a place, it could be a thing, it could be just any random word you're thinking of.
I don't think Buddy's here.
All right, so just a suggestion to figure out wherever you want to go with the first scene. You take it as far as you like. Cruise. And this is the way it works. Anyone can just pop in and make a scene. So
I thought we were cruising, but we're going down. This plane is going down. You have to make an announcement. That definitely calmed him down. All right, good work. Wait, what are they saying back there? You have to answer. You have to answer. Oh, I have to answer? Yeah, you have to answer. What are they saying back there?
Generic screaming, I think.
Generic screaming, that's someone else.
That's the start of the new scene.
Yep. Generic screaming, somebody jump in.
No, they're in the scene.
Oh, we stay. That's new.
Okay, you asked the question. Scene over.
All right.
I
thought it was switch actors.
Anyone can just answer the question and just
Generic screaming.
I love Wednesday porno.
It's kind of bland for me.
You know, I really wish Boozy would just stop recording these things. It's just a sandwich.
Look, you know, he's our goon and buddy. We gotta support him in his art form.
We do support him. How many bologna sandwiches have we sent him this week?
Oh yeah, baby, hand me the bill.
Oh, that wasn't the answer.
Yeah.
They're out. See, that other scene's over. New scene.
Yes.
Mayonnaise commercials have been coming out for it lately. What does it mean to your health? We're going over to our doctor to explain it. Doctor, explain it.
Mayo's bad. It's nothing but fat and Midwestern misery. That's right, your sweet grandma's trying to kill you.
Clap, audience, live audience reaction.
Oh, that's right, and now it's time to go out to the audience to ask a question to our doctor. You, sir or ma'am, would you like to ask our doctor a question?
Will you have my children?
Say it again.
Will you have my children?
Oh no, I heard you the first time.
That was the answer. Oh no, I heard you the first time.
This is an Arby's.
Look, I heard you the first time. I know we have a lot we need to talk about, but I really don't think that now is the right time to go on this trip. I just don't think we can handle it right now, do you?
Open up!
You can't even open the door, you're sitting right next to it.
This is a mostly Spanish Inquisition. Where are
Do
the
you
drugs?
have a warrant?
Indeed I do.
Fuck! What was the line was indeed I do?
Indeed I do.
Next to me, I do as well. Kiss the bride. What?
I object to the wedding.
That's the answer. I said what? I object to the wedding. Go for it. Overruled.
As you will see, they were married not by a legal person of the state, but in fact, a guy. Just a guy. The marriage cannot stand in this state.
Your Honor, I object. I do believe that anyone can be married by anybody to anything. I watch furry porn.
Yes, it is. Wait.
Yes, it is.
Yes, it is.
Yeah.
Yes, it is.
No, it is not.
Yes, it is.
No, it is not.
Yes, it is.
No.
Yes.
It could be.
Look, I'm sorry I asked, where do babies come from?
Yes, it is. Look.
I think we're
Citrine
two.
answered it.
Oh,
They come from the womb.
from the womb.
Woo woo.
The wet womb?
I thought they came from the cloaca.
No, they come from the womb. I don't know where the womb is, but it's a place, like an elevator.
Look, I know this isn't exactly nice to say, but I don't think, we can find the room. The room.
Oh, the room! We're talking about the movie. Okay.
No, not the...
Babies come from the movie The Room?
This is the
Tell me why now, and I'm serving you all with a warrant.
Wait. Tommy Wiseau.
Yes, the Tommy Wiseau.
Hey, Tommy, how's your sex life?
Thanks for asking.
Better than ever. Thanks for asking. That's the answer.
I did not hit her. That's bullshit. Oh, hi, Alkali.
Hey, Seraphin. What's up?
Usually it's my wings.
My wings. Always with wings.
That's the best way to have pizza.
I thought we were talking about wings on a plane.
Well, I mean, Daddy?
Yes, my son.
Oh, yeah.
Answer it.
I love you.
For the last time, this is a church.
When's that ever stopped anybody?
You two.
Father O'Malley,
There's
Brother Ted, we are all here today to talk about what we all need to talk about. The constant, amazing sinning. Is it okay? Should we stop? This is the question we're answering. And to answer that, of course, a blind person. Citrine, is the sinning okay?
It's okay if God can't see you.
And that's why we're proposing to blind all of the priests in the country.
Also, that's why everyone fursuits are absolved during their activities.
This is why I have a complex. What if God is like me?
No, it's okay if God can't see you.
What?
I'm saying you can smoke a cigarette with me.
Finally!
That's right, you can smoke a cigarette with me. Cancer is coming back. It's really the in thing this year.
I've been waiting my whole life for this moment.
They've been waiting their whole very shortened life because they're smoking cigarettes for this moment. As a cigarette smoker, stop. Stop now. It's a horrible, horrible addiction. And would you like to know why?
No!
Because of theta decay.
Theta decay, that was a question somebody...
I think we're all wondering what theta decay is. I think we all want to know why theta decay is the problem.
What's like an audit-a-thing?
That's what you ought to do, but you do anyway.
Good call back. Good call back. No one got that, by the way.
We did.
We're amused.
That's why he smiled.
Sorry, I don't get this movie. What are they even talking about?
I have no idea what's going on.
Having no idea what's going on, the best way to live your life. That's right, Tino's vodka. Have a little.
Give it a
Iggy? Okay, now that I have seen a version of that, you have definitely chosen the hardest version of that game. That's fun. That's an evil one, man. No, that's...
I like that one a lot.
All right, I think we have time for one more game.
I believe in you, but not us.
Let's add a little bit more chaos.
Oh, how? More than that?
So this one is called the documentary. In a moment, think of it out in the audience, but don't tell me yet. I want you to be thinking of a place or an event. And all the players here, including myself, we're going to start with, like how we did the Barbara Walters interview. There's going to be two people who have a one-on-one interview with an interviewer who kind of does, they ask the questions, but the most important thing is the person being interviewed is part of the place, event, something. We're going to define two of those characters. After that, basically this side of the stage, just in front of you, Citrine, that's going to be the interview space. The rest of the space is where scenes are going to be performed. And we'll basically be bouncing between scenes and interviews. Hopefully mostly scenes, but you can always try to go up and back. But the key thing is we're going to start with two interviews, so if somebody jumps up here to make a character, try to stick with the same character throughout. There may be like a walking, you can kind of figure it out from there, just like how it was kind of figured out in the last game. And eventually there's kind of just like a soap opera or something, there's going to be a big climax where everything kind of comes together at the end, figure out a punchline, and then we're out. All right. And if you've seen like The Office, something like that. If you've seen like those terrible History Channel interview shows where it's like, oh, I was there when the aliens showed up or whatever, and then so you might have unreliable narrators and those types of things. That's kind of the vibe we're looking for. All right. So while can we get like two chairs up here? Figure that one out. Well, I'm going to go in the audience and get a place or event.
Jurassic Park.
Jurassic Park. All right.
White House.
Ghost hunting.
Ghost something.
Ghost hunting.
I'm not going back. I won't go back. I won't go back. I won't go back. Do you want to stand?
Yes, my
Then
leg is
stand, Citrine.
good. My leg is bad.
Okay. Is this our first fight? Dad!
Are you surprised?
I got it.
Got it?
You got it, Dad?
General topic that we're going to, the event that is happening, dinosaur racing.
Okay.
Yeah!
We'll figure out what to do with that.
Totally thought he was gonna say dinosaur.
Dinosaur racing.
We need one interviewer.
One person can either ask the questions, you can also interview to the camera.
All right, so
But the
one
first one's probably best with somebody
interviewer,
asking
one
questions.
interviewee. 2 people to start. Who wants the chairs?
There's going to be 2 scenes of interviews, basically. But they could be the same interviewer for both.
Go.
Dinosaur racing.
I got the interviewee.
You'll be interviewee? Okay, then I guess I'll be interviewer.
And you can always come in the scene later as like a reporter or something. And
Yeah, I need your hat.
which one? That one. Okay. It's sweaty. It's okay.
That's what.
All right. Dinosaur racing, the documentary. Go.
So I am here with one of the most prolific dinosaur racers to ever play the game, and I just wanted to. I'm so honored to be here. Thank you for having me. Thank you for taking the time to talk to me. So I guess I wanted to start like, what got you into dinosaur racing?
This dinosaur racing started as a way to run moonshine past the cops in North Carolina. My granddad, he raced the dinosaurs. Now, well, he had a Stegosaurus. That sucker's big, but it's slow. Right. Now, I figured out that if you get on one of them velociraptors and really dig in the spurs, hey, there ain't a smoke in the sack that can catch you.
That's so fascinating. So, okay, so you started doing this. Your grandfather started doing this to run moonshine. Yeah. So how did it evolve? How did it get to the point where we're now?
Once I started running them velociraptors, other people started running them too, and we all figured out good ways to make it go fast. Like you just take you know what ginger is, right?
Yeah.
Ginger, it's a spice.
Yeah, I know. Yeah.
Well, you take that and just shove it way up that cloaca.
Ooh, yeah, no, I would.
Here that gives us spurt. But the thing that you gotta know about velociraptors,
no, absolutely,
they can only run in left turns.
Really? I guess that makes sense. I've taken the time. I've been a big fan of dinosaur racing in general. I just never noticed that they can only take left turns. Is that true for all of the different, or is it just the velociraptors?
It's just the velociraptors that can only do the left turns. Now, Tyrannosaurus Rex, they can do a right turn, but they ain't too good at it. They got them short arms and they go off kilter. Every now and then. So they're the monster trucks.
Yes, I can see that. Yeah, I can see that. So, okay, so what does your wife think of all of this? Like, I know that you're a family man. I know that you have more outside of just dinosaur racing. But like, is it like a family business? Your grandfather started it, but
I ain't really got a lot outside of dinosaur racing.
Oh, I'm so sorry.
My wife, she done left me.
Okay.
That bastard Dino Earnhardt Sr.
Yeah, I've talked to him. He's
Jeff Godzilla, fuck him.
Yeah, no, he's hot.
I don't want to talk about this no more.
Okay,
Let's go back to the racing.
Okay, so back to the racing. What was one of your closest calls you ever had as a racer? Because I know you can get into a lot of scrapes with those dinosaurs. They got those claws.
I ain't really had a lot of close calls because I'm pretty good.
No, you're one of the best.
Yeah. But Dino Earnhardt Jr. He was racing with me one day, and well, I put him in the wall.
Oh. You put him in the wall?
Yeah.
Wow.
That's what we call the room where you sit and you listen to that Pink Floyd album before.
Yeah. That's part of the tradition of dino racing.
He's a good kid. I wanted to induct him in.
No, you wanted to do it right. So okay. I mean, that's very kind of you. You've been doing this for a while, and like, would it be all right if I asked about the race? The race, the one over.
I don't think we're supposed to talk about that in public no more.
No, not that kind.
Oh.
I meant the race in which you won the Dinosaur Cup.
Which one was that?
We got our next interview coming in here. What are you still doing here, my friend?
Well, thank you for coming.
That's Dino Earnhardt Jr.
That is Dino Earnhardt Jr. Thank you for coming, Dino Earnhardt Jr.
We need another interview.
But that's right. Not always are the dinosaur races so obscure, so lighthearted, because there's one thing that we always forget about, and that's the dinosaurs themselves. Well, luckily, due to advances in medical science and ignoring American healthcare, that's right, we've made a dinosaur able to talk. Dinosaur,
Yes?
you're very well spoken.
Well, I like to think so, but unfortunately my trainer doesn't believe that we actually are intelligent.
Well, to me, you seem quite intelligent, and to prove that intelligence, I just want you to tell all of us, how does it make you feel to be used as an automobile? Also, apparently, to have moonshine jammed up your cloaca.
Well, that part actually, when you think... No, let me answer the first one. It really is quite degrading, actually, because they keep thinking that they're the ones that are doing the races and winning, when it is our hard work. I have to get up at the crack of dawn and run around the track, and all this can't turn left. They didn't build the track right. That's the only way we can turn.
That is a shame, but we also had a second follow-up question to that. Now, your vision is based off of movement, that's correct, right?
Yes, that is correct.
The track doesn't move. How the hell do you know where you're going?
Well, you see, back in the 1950s, we actually developed a very interesting technique. They would take Joe, that's his name, and they would just grease him up. I don't know why he's running, but he would go just shoot forward, and then we eat him. So that's pretty much it.
Joe, I've never heard of Joe. Whatever happened to Joe?
Joes. They only last about once. But it's okay, though. They're very terrible people. We don't talk about them.
Well, I know we don't normally talk about them, but that's what this interview is about. You have intelligence, you have class, but we also have a Joe right here! We have brought a Joe! Your handler has been a Joe the entire time. Joe, sit here! It is time that we had a heart-to-heart. Joe, how do you feel about the fact that apparently we make you cover yourself in grease, run away, and then get eaten?
Well, I mean, it's not my favorite part of the job, let me be honest. But, you know, pays well. Pays well.
Quite.
Yeah, see, this is what I mean when I'm saying that he's not well trained. Very bad conversationalist.
Trained? I went to Cambridge. I'll have you know.
You went to Cambridge? Did you have a roommate?
No, I was in the bushes.
I went to Cambridge? Do you mean you physically went to Cambridge?
We drove to Cambridge for an exhibition, and ever since then, he hasn't been able to stop talking about it and lording it over me.
I feel like if you get on the grounds, it counts.
I would like to bring up now your police record.
Uh-oh.
Wait, which one?
Selling moonshine out of the cloaca. 47 times. Do you have a problem?
No, I believe it would be the ones buying it.
And let me just say, it is a great profit.
Surprisingly. It does burn a little.
You've heard of the bathwater selling? This is like that, but even better.
Oh, good! You're here!
Hey, Joe.
Oh, boy. Oh,
You almost done with whatever you got going on here? You're late for your 10 o'clock greasing.
Wait, greased up the Joe yet?
I'm trying to grease him up right now!
Got a race!
I gotta try to get the Joe. What do you want me to do?
What are you doing over there?
Can't handle Joes no more.
You talking about Cambridge again?
I'm just trying to
It's Cambridge, Missouri institution!
I'm just trying to do my job. You're always yelling at me.
Also, I am
no wonder
getting a
your
bit
wife left
peckish.
you.
Oh,
sorry, sir.
you go get the Crisco, grease up the Joe.
All right.
Hey, you, Joe!
Joe!
I snuck
You go strip down!
Yes, sir.
I snuck into 2 classrooms, and one of them was occupied until I left.
You've been putting notions in their head.
I'm a furry. What did you expect?
Done.
Good. You're up for Joe!
Our show, yes it does. Yep, that's gonna wrap up our show. I'd like to thank again all the guests that I had on this. I had Chris, Citrine, Status, Alkali, Boozy, Tobe, Citrine. I hope that was everybody. I'm Iggy. Anyone have a shout out for any of the panels and stuff as we're wrapping up here?
Don't forget, if you guys have time this weekend, if you see my name on a panel, I might be running a charity panel. Whose line is it anyway? A comedy bundle, I've had a few. These are all opportunities for you to donate to Hawes, our lifelong charity partner and our connection to the community out here. If you can give, give, and if you can't, don't worry about it. We're furries. They're still going to cry at closing ceremonies. See you there.
Speaking of you can give. Our good friend Iggy needs a kidney. We've joked about it, but it's actually a real thing that's needed. Maybe ask Iggy for a card that'll take you to the website. You can look into how you can help her shop it around.
Guys, thank you so much for being here.